relock him, you would just do an aerial combo after that, but I'd probably just do another OTG and attempt to juggle from that point.
You know, I think right now, especially after getting to play Mewtwo King this last week, I think follow-ups in Brawl are severely underrated by a majority of the community. Most people, including our top players, if you look at Ally and Anti, they get follow-ups, but they don't chase as hard as they could, and I think that's a lot of the reason why Mewtwo King is able to just keep up with everybody. But right now, we got Mr. R versus Rich Brown. I'm really interested to see who wins this. I'm surprised almost that Ramen didn't go Snake, considering he two-stocked him twice in a money match.
Well, this is not a good matchup for Snake versus Olimar.
Not at all, but if you're two-stocking him twice, that's pretty good.
I'm not really surprised at all to see Ramen go Marth, and hopefully he redeems himself, because he did very terribly. No, he didn't do very terribly, but he didn't manage to beat any of the Japanese Olimars while they were here.
Well, Ramen is, even though he's got a little bit of damage on him, just taking complete control of this match. He's never lost momentum yet. That was a beautiful read. Rich Brown is so confused. Ramen trying to be cute with the platform cancel mix-ups, but Rich Brown gives him a bit of damage.
I hope Ramen does not trip.
Well, let's not have a commentator's curse, please. Don't even mention it.
Oh, terrible DI.
Yeah, that was horrible. He should have just waited.
It was a little bit greedy of an up B. I can't even say he deserved that stock at that point. Once he up B'd early, he gave it away. Good patience there by Ramen, seeing what Rich Brown was going to do and then making a solid read off the last bit of his invincibility.
I noticed that Rich Brown's really aggressive when he lands. He throws out the fares like the Japanese Olimars, or most of the other American Olimars tend to just air dodge and whistle mix up. Rich Brown also, I feel like his follow-ups are a lot better than comparatively to most American Olimars.
Yeah. Well, Niatono's favorite landing mix-up is double whistle to a fastball neutral air.
Yeah. Ramen being really smart about baiting out Rich Brown's landings, and the uppies. Sometimes he gets punished for being greedy with them, but if you make the reads, as we can see, it pays off. Missing the grab there.
A little bit backwards on his cross-up read.
Crossing up too much. I think he's a little bit too hungry for the platform cancel moves. Rich Brown knows it's coming. He's seen all the videos, I'm sure.
I don't know why Rich Brown. I mean, I guess, versus me, he picked Smashville, but I would not say Smashville was a good pick versus
No, you just want to ban that. He has too many mix-ups.
Mr. R, I would insta-ban Smashville.
Against most of Europe.
Yeah, for sure.
That was a great second hit Nair. It completely reversed the stage control situation.
Did you see that? I really like what Ramen did there. He said, I think Rich is going to roll out of this situation. He unshielded, turned around, reshielded, just so that he could get the grab.
Just in case Rich Brown decided to roll behind him, but Rich Brown was smart and decided to roll towards the ledge, which, while it continues to keep him in a bad position, at least he kept his stock and managed to find a way out of it. Rich Brown trying to make a comeback here. I expect him to try and keep Ramen at least on the edge. Marth always has a hard time getting off. That's it. Purple up throw.
Just the slightest bit of a mistake right there, and up B would have gotten Mr. R out of the situation. Oh, that's almost
Rich Brown quickly tethering the edge.
Yeah, he did not want to see his stock disappear that way. That would have been a game loss. Nice power shield by Rich Brown.
Rich Brown's coming
He's
back.
setting up his juggle. Ramen is getting too greedy. He has to reset himself to neutral before he's able to go back in on.
Oh my God, this is a pretty even match now. If Ramen can get this gimp and seal the deal, but Rich Brown is not having it.
That purple looking dangerous. Rich Brown trying to end it right there. He said, you know what, just in case. Now let's see if Ramen...
Oh my God, beautiful read.
Wow, Rich Brown takes a stock loss.
And as you can see, Rich Brown's face is in utter shock. I think Ramen really pulled the okey doke out of him.
Yeah, for sure. Those hard reads. It's so unnecessary. Like, wow, you had this much pressure and you're still making hard reads. Like, you can just pick controlling options, but nope. You're rolling away. We're up smashing it. That's what's going to happen.
That's one of the cool things about Ramen as a player. Like, he's always going for the read. At some points, he gets punished for it, as I've said a million times, because for somebody like Ally, it's probably smarter to just reset and take your time and figure him out. But Ramen, if he has the momentum, he'll just keep going, and that's there aren't too many smashers out there that have follow-up like that and are willing to
Absolutely. He doesn't want to, you know, he'd rather put the puzzle together on the fly. He doesn't want to sit back, analyze, and figure out a way to go in. He's like, screw that. I took all this time getting an advantage, and I'm just going to make my reads while in advantage. I'm not going to try and make reads from neutral. Once I have advantage,
he came all the way from Europe and he wants it.
Exactly.
Pokemon Stadium, Game 2.
This stage would have been my ban, personally.
Yeah.
But he probably took out FD.
You know, I don't even think FD is like that amazing for Olimar.
It's not.
Because FD, I think, as the Brawl metagame progresses follow-up-wise, will become less and less bad for the characters that are being camped, because there are less places to land, and the characters that are camping you have less landing options, so you can keep following up on them. This is a pretty even match right now. I would say, even though the percent's in Mart's favor, Olimar would be at the advantage, because I don't see either character really having any solid percent lead, and as you can see, Rich Brown just can kill him at any point with a solid purple. But Ramen's trying really hard to keep momentum, get a gimp. Oh man, Rich Brown.
That's going to be a juggle. I'm looking for the grab. There it is.
Oh man.
Great DI by Rich Brown, puts him back inside of the stage.
I saw Ramen fishing for that jab reset so he could do whatever he wanted in the windmill. I expect to see Rich Brown just camp under there. Ramen approaches too greedy, he can just get up smashed.
Trip. Very
completely
detrimental.
changed the momentum, and oh wow.
Ramen will be trapped on the edge unless he does something dumb.
Nope, greedy.
Well, that
but he didn't get punished too hard for it.
Qualifies as something dumb, but
Rich Brown gets the up smash, but it doesn't kill. I hope he goes for the ledge this time. Yes.
He decided, you know what?
I may not risk it twice.
Exactly.
Purple
That's going to be the stock. Purple up throw will take him out. Very slightly to Rich Brown. His stock can disappear at any time. Mr. R has invincibility. Rich Brown decides to put himself on the ledge.
Ooh. Does Marth have anything that can hit him if he up airs under Pokemon Stadium 1?
It depends on the spacing. If Rich Brown touches the top of the stage, a lot of things can hit him actually due to the nature of how Stadium 1 is positioned. That separate platform. A forward smash might do it from a range. But overall, I'd rather just avoid the damage and play it safe.
Of course. Ramen being really smart about getting these grabs, keeping the momentum. Edge hog?
No, he didn't want to risk getting up aired.
That makes sense, especially with the PS1 edges. He could always randomly get stage spiked.
Exactly. He knew that, you know, he wasn't going to be able to get down there and start applying pressure to Rich Brown. Rich Brown was going to pick,
and smiling at me.
He was going to pick low options, and it would just generate more pressure onto himself. There would be no reward. Even if he landed a hit, it would probably not be a kill.
I think Rich Brown is, if he can get in maybe a couple of Pikmin throws and an up smash, he's going to have a huge lead even if he loses his stock, because that puts Marth at kill percent again, and all he has to do is fish for up smashes, 2 stocks. Wow, Rich Brown with a beautiful beta on the Dancing Blade there, outspacing it with F smash. And at this point, once again, Rich Brown getting a trade is definitely in his favor at these percents.
At this point, Mr. R can land a kill on Rich Brown if he gets a grab.
Oh, but
unnecessary. Dancing Blades 2 through 4 upward will take the stock, but Mr. R is down by 105%.
I think, well, he can always get a gimp and come back. That's the cool thing about Mr. R, and that's the cool thing about this matchup.
Yeah, that is the dangerous part about being Olimar. Great patience by Rich Brown, and even more than the patience, great analyzation to realize, okay, this is when I throw the forward smash. He is not going to block. He is going to continue to jump in. Rich Brown has that patience, and he has that ability to just read those situations.
Great string by Mr. R.
Excellent.
I think he's going to try and keep this momentum. Purple up throw seals the deal.
I'm a little bit disappointed in Rich Brown. You know, obviously before he scored that kill, I didn't expect him to. He went for the down air after he got knocked up. Obviously, Ramen.
He's very aggressive lander.
Yeah, obviously Ramen's going to be waiting for that.
Oh my God!
Oh, that's going to end the stock.
Ramen with the most shocked facial expressions.
That's disappointing.
Anti apparently beat Mewtwo King.
Hey,
that's Mewtwo King's out of the tournament.
You know,
apparently Nairo's telling me it's 9th. Yeah, Anti. This tournament has so many upsets.
Yeah, I mean, This is SKTAR. Welcome to Choke City. Everyone is...
The trash talk is here. The hype is here.
Yeah, everyone's nerves are completely shot. High pressure situations, players are just letting it get to them. And it's really hard, you know. Of course, top players are going to have more experience at maintaining their composure, but when amongst so many of their peers, they can hardly be helped.
Why would Rich Brown agree to let Ramen go back to this stage? That is
I heard a rumor that Dave's stupid rule is not on. That was excellent mashing, by the way.
Of course. You know, if you're a great masher, you can definitely rush Olimar at the start and break out his grabs if you know you're going to happen and get a reward out of it. Because Olimars like to fish for those low percent grab strings. And Ramen taking complete control so far. Huge momentum. Let's see if he can finish.
I like what Ramen did there. He jumped on the platform because he knew it would give him an offensive boost. Then he analyzed the situation.
And he saw Rich Brown was ready for it. And he said,
no, I'm not getting pivot grabbed. I'm not getting up smash. And then he just backed off. It was really good.
Rich Brown's going for the ledge there.
Now let's see if Mr. R... Yes, he did. I was going to say let's see if Mr. R adapts to these ledge traps.
Great read.
Because the Olimar players will exploit their ability to grab the ledge with their tether and then land on the stage.
Mr. R with a fairly commanding lead if he can get a couple of low percent fair strings. I think fair's fairly stale at this point. Then he can make a huge lead come out. White putting on a lot of damage very quickly on Mr. R. And 1 or 2 solid hits and he's in kill percent. Rich Brown just trying to stay very calm. He looks very focused. And Monique comes in. Rich Brown leads the landing. Yeah. That's Mr. R's stock. Even game. Yeah. 2-2.
Mr. R lost his momentum for a little bit. He was trying to figure out a way to get in. And Rich Brown capitalized excellently. He said, hey, you're going to double jump around. I'm going to run underneath you. And this up smash is going to end that stock.
You know, sometimes I really feel like a mixture between the way Ramen plays and the way Mike Hayes plays would be the ultimate Marth, because Ramen's mix-ups in the air are godlike, but Mike Hayes' walking and spacing is so beautiful. The combination of the two, if you don't have the momentum and you just take the situation like Mike Hayes and just walk back, you can hold it. Ramen, once again, getting great low percent strings on Olimar. I feel like Olimar can just always tack on damage and come back, but it depends on the momentum. Marth is one of the most momentum-based characters in this game.
Absolutely. His ability to hold the lead once he's applying offensive pressure is godlike. It's rivaled by few characters in the game.
The damage output, the kill power, everything is there if you can just keep the momentum and the reads going. That was a very awkward up air. I don't know what he's trying to read, but he's keeping Rich Brown at the ledge. That's the stock, baby. All right. So,
and it is 1-1, so Rich Brown has 1 stock left. This is the loser's bracket, so 1 stock and or his tournament life will be eliminated.
Do we know what place they're playing for right here? Rich Brown with a nice fair. This is for top 8, so let's see if Europe can make it into the top 8 at SKTAR. You know I'm rooting for him, I have to. Even though Rich Brown's my man, we're both jazz people.
What's funny is, there it goes.
There's a trip. Momentum's reversed.
The momentum has been eliminated.
And I think Ramen's going to try and go in to get it back, but I think he should really just wait and try and keep the situation reset until he sees
that was a lot of Pikmin. Rich is going to have to plug some new ones.
Reading the landing perfectly, just barely doesn't kill. Oh, wow. Nice read. Nice read for the grab. Oh, my God.
Rich chokes up a little bit there. I think he...
up throw.
No, he can DI it. He can DI it, but
that was pretty high percent. I was expecting him to die. Forward throw.
That will kill him.
He should have known the forward throw was coming, though. That was horrible DI.
And Rich managed to keep himself in this tournament.
I hear some Dr. Pee-Pee cheering going on in the background.
North Carolina in the house. Oh, this is bad.
Down tilt? Nope.
No, Rich is not falling into those air dodge traps.
He read that grab, and
that's...
Oh, man, I think Olimar has the advantage right now.
All the way back.
Oh, my God.
Ron, careful.
I see that purple on the... the trip changes the momentum. Rich Brown with a beautiful grab read again. Oh, my God.
That's it. And Rich Brown knocks out Mr. R. A little surprised Mr. R would go for a side B read with the purple on the lineup.
And it wasn't a big reward. But
exactly.
Oh, man, my heart was pounding at the end. I saw the purple on the lineup.
I saw it. I was like, oh, no. That's side B.
Shire cheering for West Coast for no reason. And Ketaro being ridiculous. Ramen being super disappointed, but you know that was a very hype set. Rich Brown came back despite the odds.
Yeah. He had one stock left.
Is it true you beat Jason?
And everything was on the